Hello everyone, welcome to talk number 8. Today's topic is depression. The reason I selected this for today's talk is because we are all very familiar with this term. Regardless of our age, our gender, where we are, what we do, we are all one way or other getting depressed, getting sad and whatnot. So I believe it is time for us to understand and educate ourselves on what depression really is so that we can help ourselves and help those around us in times of need. To understand what depression is in medical terms, it is described as a mood disorder that negatively impacts our life. It negatively affects the way we think, the way we feel, the way we talk and the way we act. Depression is something common. We all get depressed in different walks of life. So, according to World Health Organization and other trusted sources, depression affects teens, children, adults, men and women alike. But unfortunately, women are twice more prone to be affected by depression. So depression in general has different classifications and different branches depending on the cause. So we have depressions like major depression, which is a very dangerous cause and it really needs medical help and treatment. We also have persistent depression, which arises because of another health condition. We have behavioral and psychotic depression, which are common, and we have postpartum depression, which affects women after childbirth, and we also have premenstruation depression, again affecting young girls and women. So how do we know whether we are affected by depression or not? For that, we need to clearly understand what the symptoms are. Number 1, feeling sad for the slightest of things. So you feel sad for a long time period, every day, every week, and all the time you are sad, which can be a sign of depression. Number 2, you lose interest in the things that you once enjoyed. You would be a person who enjoyed watching a movie, you enjoyed cooking, you enjoyed dressing up, you enjoyed going out. But now, suddenly you feel that you have lost the interest for those things. Number 3, changes in appetite. So this can either affect in weight loss or weight gain, and sometimes cause obesity as well if you are a person suffering from depression for a continuous time. Number 4, insomnia or trouble sleeping. So you try to sleep but you have so much of negative thoughts in your head and you just can't process them, you just can't digest them. That is also another sign that you need to be aware of. Likewise, number 5, excessive sleeping. Different people react to depression in different ways. Some people, they cannot sleep, but some people, they could sleep excessively or even sleep the whole day. Number 6, fatigue or lethargy. You feel like you have no energy or the ability to do even basic stuff that you've been doing in your previous times. Number 7, loss of purpose in life. You lose interest in life. You don't care about yourself. You don't care about your future. You lose sense of the purpose in life. Number 8, angry outbursts, frustration or irritability on the slightest of things. Small things can annoy you or make you angry, make you emotional, make you sensitive. Number 9, feeling guilty or disappointed in yourself. Every time you think about yourself, you think about your life, you think about your future, you feel sad, you feel disappointed, and you feel like you have not achieved anything. Lots of negativity when you are focusing on yourself. Number 10, loss in physical activity. Sometimes depression can also affect other forms of physical activity. Sometimes people develop uncontrollable shaking of hands. Their handwriting changes, so it will be hard to read. They will not be able to focus. They will not be able to communicate their ideas or what's in their mind. And last but not least, the most dangerous symptom of depression is you have this feeling of giving up life, and this inculcates suicidal thoughts. So any other symptom prior to that can always be treated, but if it comes to the last symptom, then it is a warning sign and you must seek help immediately. So, what are the risks of depression in our lives? If you are already suffering from cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, high blood pressure, then depression can only make it worse. And depression can make you overweight and obstruct you from losing that weight. It can lower your self-esteem, which can again negatively impact all aspects in your life. Physical illnesses like headaches, body aches, shoulder pains, sometimes even gastritis can be caused due to depression. And finally, physical harm and unpredictable behavior can also be a health risk caused by depression. So, knowing the symptoms and knowing the risks. When do we know that depression becomes a problem? We as humans, when we feel down, when we are disappointed or sad, it is common to be depressed. It is normal. But it becomes a problem when you as an individual cannot come out of this negative phase. So, some medical institutions, they give you a time frame of 1 to 2 weeks. Within that 2 weeks, you can feel down, you can take some time off, you can make your mind and try to bounce back to your normal life. But if you exceed that particular time frame, maybe it's 1 week or 2 weeks, then it's time to seek medical help. So, the intention of this talk was to educate ourselves on what depression is, how do we identify depression, and how do we learn to overcome depression by ourselves before we head into an uncontrollable state where we need to seek medical help. Remember, the most important thing is to change our mindset and be willing to make the little changes in our life that will help to improve the quality of our life, help to make life easier for those around us, and improve our daily routine and our daily habits. So, to talk about how to overcome depression, please stay tuned for my next video. With that, please stay home, stay safe. Thank you very much. Until next time.